Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Factorio. Oh man, everything's ticking away. It's not too bad. I spent a little bit of time off camera, about 3 or 4 hours I think it was, doing science and research and stuff, trying to make some progress on the space science pack. We'll resume. You can see we're at 91% already. So we should be able to finish it up in no time and then see what it requires in order to build, so we can figure out how to manage a new production line in all of this madness. Yeah, our oh, I don't think I pointed out I made this concrete assembler last time when I was off camera last time, so it was before the last episode that I actually made this. I ran the water through along the line that was already there, feeding this and other things. So yeah, water, iron, and then stone is what it needs for all of this. Stone bricks, as a matter of fact, and that creates concrete. I just had it outputting onto this chest, so it's full of concrete. And that was necessary for the artillery turrets you can see there towards the bottom. Pretty good. Oh man, I'm going to try to make it a little bit of a shorter episode this time though, because my allergies are kicking my teeth in. I've had a sore throat and my eyes have been itching all day. Been sneezing my head off too, so yeah, not feeling 100% right now. We're still doing great. These artillery wagons have been doing some serious work for me. Every time they go to this area, mostly, they were blasting these. You can see how the biters are pushed back to beyond this ring, and that's just because they were automatically shooting this one over here too from going to the stone pickup, automatically shooting the spawners, and then once those were destroyed, usually the biters and spitters would run in and be cleaned up by the turrets. So it's been pretty fortunate all the way around. There's still some wild biters out around here, and these guys haven't been destroyed yet because this doesn't reach out quite far enough to get to them. This oil outpost here is a bit, I don't know, tragic. If I could do what I did with the other side and just pipe some more oil into it, like from up here, then that might be, I don't know if it's reasonable, but it would be something, you know, to get that actually working for us. Because this here, these are full all the time, because it's connected up to 2 of these oil sort of outposts, I guess, and that's been working out really great. We also used about 10,000 coal in the short time that I was off camera working, so I worry that the coal is going to run out very soon, sooner than I had anticipated. So I think either this coal or this coal is going to have to be carted down to here. So I know that this iron is going to be coming up and around this direction along this same line, and I want it to come up right here, join up onto this, and have it deliver into the exact same place. I mentioned last time, I believe, that it's possible I changed my mind, just have it pull up here and have it offloaded. I guess it would have to be here because I can't put a train stop on a slant like this. Or I could have it come up and over right here and then have it offload right here and be carted around. There we go. We've got the space science pack finished. It's wonderful. We could increase range if we had the space science already, but we don't. Let's go with uranium processing. Because I would like to see what that is all about, and if we'll be able to do that later. The production science packs are what have been holding me back the most this whole time, and it's mostly because the electric furnaces here just don't get enough steel, is the thing. I've got 5 furnaces here trying to make steel, and they're using up so much iron that the iron almost doesn't make it around to this side. To get put onto this belt here. I forgot I had it all weird on this, trying to get it to come in on both sides. And then, yeah, that limits the grenades from getting the iron that they need to produce military science packs, and so that's been a bit of a bottleneck for me. So yeah, iron is already slowing me down. So if I could have 2 trains coming in and offloading iron, that would be pretty fantastic. All that to say, if I do cart iron up along this train track, if I was to harvest this coal, it would either have to cross the tracks and come up, or go all the way around, and then it would still have to cross the tracks from this iron to come up. So the easiest way to do it would just be to have it cross the tracks, or I could have the coal itself put underneath the tracks and then have the train loaded up over here somehow. Somewhere, I mean. It's obvious how we would do it, similar to this. But, yeah, someplace over here we would have it carted over and delivered, loaded, whatever. Yeah, so that's what's been rattling around in my crazy brain. It would be the same with this. If I had this coal run down, it would have to cross either 1 or 2 lines for iron, come down here, and I would like for it to offload around where this coal infrastructure already is, because that's what makes the most sense to me. You can see how fast this is being used up. It's not gonna... It'll probably be done around the end of this episode, unless I make it a super short one. But yeah, interesting times. Lots to think about, obviously, and lots to do. This is being processed constantly, but we have no petroleum gas. It's all being used for plastic and explosives. So I have been making little toys like artillery shells and explosive rockets, explosive cannon shells for the tank and all that kind of stuff. So I've been using quite a few explosives, and that's the reason why the coal has been used up too. So the petroleum gas and the coal are being used for the same reasons. We're doing pretty good on solid fuel production. That's been ticking along nicely. No real worries on that front. And it's been using, you know, some petroleum gas, but also the different density of oils. I have them all hooked up here too, except for the heavy oil, because we haven't had much heavy oil. It's still less than the light oil. Once that changes, I'll have this hooked up again. But you can see this is piped into light oil already. It's coming in from the tanks. And then it is working to produce petroleum gas, just like this one is. So, yeah. Oh, I think I've got it manageable, at least for right now. It's working for me at the moment. And... hello? Didn't I research space science? Why isn't it here? With all the other science packs. I mean, I reckon I can't build it on me. But I would think it would be here, right? Because, like, I can't... yeah, I have to use assembling machines to build engines and stuff, but they're still here. Am I just overlooking it? No? Chemical, production, utility. It ought to be right here, I would think. I mean, we did research it, right? It's done. Right here. Space science. Oh, it allows me to build the satellite. Well, what good is that? What allows me to actually build the space science pack? Is it not a thing? I was trying to look at effects. Maybe we need uranium in order to research it? I don't see anything in there. It doesn't make sense for lasers to be a thing. Okay, well, that just feels like it was a waste of time then. Yeah, if I can't construct it, what the heck is the point in researching it? But, guess I can make a satellite now somehow, somewhere. Here it is. Satellite recipe. Wow, that requires a lot of things. Rocket fuel being one of them that I see, that I won't be able to build on my own, I assume. Yeah, these guys are being affected by the pollution. They've been coming in and attacking very rarely. And so, yeah. I've had to come down here and do repairs once or twice. But, oh, wow, yeah. 54, you can see. Some of these are pretty low, too. 66, 100. How many kills does this guy have? 115? Yeah. Yeah, it's just the direction that they came in at and are laying down that makes them look bigger for some reason. And normally when I'm fighting them myself, I'm not zoomed in like that, so that's another reason why they look bigger than normal. This guy, too, is incredibly important for my later production lines, producing these pipes for engines for other things to use. So that's been interesting to try to see how those worked out. Yeah, right now we have a stack of engines available for the electric engines because they're only ever being made to put in here because this thing is full. But yeah, we definitely need more iron coming in. So iron and coal are my main considerations at the moment. Copper seems to be holding up all right for right now, so copper will be a future consideration. But yeah, iron and coal for sure. I've captured a few rails too. Picked them up off the line from the production science place. That's part of the reason why there wasn't enough steel going to the other place, because I was stealing it all. Get it? Stealing? Ha ha ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh, uranium processing finished. Nice. So now we have access to that at least. We could look at nuclear power as the next one. We're using a bunch of chemical science packs, which I'm not a fan of using the same science pack over and over again, but we don't have a lot of choice right now. Let's give some bullets to these guys. I came down here without a vehicle just because I'm not planning on using a vehicle for anything. I don't plan on going to attack the biters or anything like that right now, so I'm not worried. Yeah, that one was full still. Yeah, 92, 99, those will hang on. I'm curious whether it might be better to extend these out, or do I bring the train up alongside it? I'm not sure. 'Cause it's already established more or less, but I want the other trains to be protected as well. Let's get these cliffs out of the way. Okay, so if I was to run a new iron line along this line, I would have to go kind of like this, and I would want it to be right alongside there. My question now is, can one of these lines go underneath that whole thing? No, it doesn't. It can only go to there, and then out again. Okay, so we're going to have to make this come up a little bit differently. Yeah, there has to be a space between, at least for now. And I don't know if we can get it to come up. I don't think so. So it'll have to be spaced out like this the whole way up. And this, of course, is going to be the other iron train that goes all the way up to the top. I have to be careful around these tracks. I was actually standing in front of the oil drop-off, and I don't know if I can see... Yeah, achievements. Here, watch your step. Get killed by a moving locomotive. So I died off camera. I was standing on the tracks in front of the oil drop-off. I thought the train was on the other side of where I was, so it would stop at the train stop, but it wasn't. And I had gone into the map view to look around at what the artillery was doing. Lo and behold, the train came by and killed me. So I got an achievement, but it's not exactly the one that we want. It's fine. I'm alive now. I had to reload the game, but here we are. And now you guys know about it, so you can make fun of me down in the comments if you like. It's perfectly fine. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we were attacked here while I was busy doing other things. That's alright though. Yeah, only used 4 bullets. This guy's fine actually. No damage. So that's alright. I probably ought to hop in the tank and go destroy those nests. I've got all these miners set up though, and they are feeding onto belts pretty reasonably. Kind of evenly, I guess. These two on this side of the belt, right, to be alongside these, because there's more in the middle here that are feeding on this side of the belt. But anyways, they come over here, and they will load onto this train. I have a ton of stuff queued up to be crafted before I'll be able to actually implement this track, but we're on the way. Almost there. The track does actually run all the way up to the coal, as you can see, and so we will offload it right here. It will run double belt all the way over through this and up. I already had to take away another one of the miners that was empty. Didn't have any more resources underneath it, so you can tell, like I predicted, this may even be run out before I'm done today. I do plan on doing a little bit off-camera work just to make sure that this is running and working properly, and I may go ahead and extend the iron train 2 down in order to get some more iron. All of these are working pretty good, so I'm not worried about that. I've taken away a couple miners from here recently, but right now they're all working pretty hard to get the iron where it needs to be. That's wonderful. Pretty pleased. This guy still has 5 ammo. I was wondering if he shot somebody and that's why they came, but I think it's just the pollution. So while I'm crafting, maybe we ought to get rid of a couple of nests. Oh yeah, we're already being attacked again, and they're doing damage, otherwise it would be yellow, of course. If y'all haven't picked up on that yet, that is the case. So let's come down and be sure that we're all patched up here. Yeah, they were all concentrated on this one guy. It looks like they didn't do very much damage. Like they were doing tiny bits of damage over an extended period of time. But then those notifications stay up for a long time after the guys are gone and the damage is done being done. So you can't always tell how bad it is until you look. Or at least I can't. Oh no. Wow, these guys are really close actually. What are we running right now? Okay. Let's torch this guy. Flambe. There we go. Oh, there's a bunch of big worms here too. Dang. I should have seen that a little bit earlier. Nice try. Why are you like this? Okay, now we want to... Oops. Alright, are you at least looking the correct direction? Alright. Nope, run! Got him. I really don't have the bullets to be doing that. Nice try. Oh no. A couple of them got me. Okay. Bam. Toast. Oh, he's dead anyway. Okay, not too shabby. A little messy, but not the worst thing I've ever done. Wow, it's a pretty big nest. And so it turns out with the tank, I can just drive into them and kill them that way. Boom. Boom. Maybe with the spitters, it's not a great idea, but it's possible. Oh, come on. Boom. Was it just me, or did he spit on me before he actually spat on me? It feels like, well, maybe I just drove over some spit. Oh no, got stuck. Okay. Back up, please. That was pretty damaging. Run away a little bit. Oh no. Go, please. Dang. Holding down forward, but I guess I didn't tap it enough times to get him to actually go. I've mentioned before how annoying that is to me. Oh, and there was a rock right there. Or a cliff, actually. Okay. I've got a feeling that it would be best to hop out and repair right now, rather than keep pushing it dangerously. I like living life on the edge, but I also like my tank not to get totally destroyed when it's full of ammo and stuff. It's a lot of spitters. Why are they such good shots? Huh? Come on, game. Not right then. Get him. Oh no. Those dang tiny cliffs like that are so dangerous. Wow. When did I get rapid fire cannon shells, I'd like to know. I like them, but when you're not expecting it, it's kind of weird. Okay, now who do we need to get rid of? These guys. These guys definitely. So let's actually head up here. This looks like a pretty big group. Oh no. Wow, is that a big worm? Maybe I'm just zoomed in. Go. Got him. Nice. Oh, I took every hit on that, the spitter spit, I would say. Whoa, going a little crazy there, but it worked. Whoa. We're still half alive. It's wonderful. That's the optimist way of saying we almost died. And my own tank ran over me after I got out. It's madness. I almost had the crafting done too, so I can go get the coal train ready. Alright. Whoa. I feel like we did pretty decent there. Getting a little bit more, I don't know if it's brave or dumb with the tank, but we're alive, so it must be bravery, right? Oh no. Oh, we're being attacked right here. How dare you? Glad when I place that on top of a dying thing. Oh man, can you imagine if the train came down here and didn't know that that was out? Got busted? Be tragic. Where'd these guys even come from? Tell you what. Filthy spitters. This one maybe came up and around and down. That's okay. We'll defend this place. Okay. We don't have it fully walled in yet, but we're getting there. I'll have to go get some walls to make it official or whatever, but it's okay for now. Let's get as few of these in as we can. Okay, I think that's pretty good. We've got coal running at least, and then we need power over here too. Okay, train stop would be right there. You know, I don't think I brought any fuel for it. I've got 42 solid fuel, but I'm gonna need more. We could have it load coal onto the locomotives though, to keep them powered up. You might have noticed that I made a roboport too. 2 roboports and some provider chests. I was thinking we were going to get into it on this episode, but that's not the case. We are not going to be able to do that this time. Which is fine. I was just kind of hoping. Alright. Just like the oil train, these are going to be black. Wonderful. Same with this. And this is coal pickup. Okay, perfect. We have stack inserters. Why is it yellow like this? I'm not sure. How much fuel do you have? 27 only? So we even need to refill this guy. We'll come back with some fuel. If you want to catch another one, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description, and feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you so much for all the time that you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.